Further debate, I recognize a member from Nepean Carleton.
Thank you very much, Speaker. It is my pleasure to rise to debate today for Trans Day of Remembrance. And before I begin my remarks, again, I just want to convey my profound appreciation for the member from Parkdale High Park, the friendship that we've had for over a decade now, and my admiration for her for always being someone who stands up in this place, even when it might not be popular. She stands up and she does what she believes in, and I am grateful to have learned from her and to have been mentored by her. And I truly wish her well and success in going back to the cloth and to looking after her parishioners, of which she has informed all of us. Each of us are a part of her parish, so that is delightful. Margaret Mead once said it best: "Never doubt a small group of committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, that's the only ones who ever had." And I love that quote, particularly when I speak to volunteers and activists, because we only ever see change when people, like those who are in our public gallery today, in the West Gallery, come together and fight for what they believe in justice, humanity, and the goodness that should prevail. So I want to say thank you to them for being staunch advocates, for changing lives, and for making us all understand that we can all be better people, and just because we're different doesn't mean it's wrong. And so I'm really proud to be the co-sponsor of this bill with a member from Ottawa-Vanier, and of course the leader of this, the member from Parkdale High Park. I'm going to tell a little bit of a story. A couple of years ago, when my party decided we were going to have our first entry in Toronto Pride and then in Ottawa Pride, there were a lot of people that said, "We don't want the Tories there." They had issues with our name. And we continued to march anyway because there were a lot of people that understood in order for us to succeed as humanity, we need people from all different ideas and different backgrounds. They got to come from everywhere. And that's when my friend Lola Ryan and Melissa Hudson stood up as trans women and walked with me in Ottawa Pride. And I had a lot of fun with them. And Susan Gapka, you've been here from day one, since the day I arrived here in 2006, fighting for trans rights and a day of remembrance. And it is people like you, leaders and people who believe in humanity and who believe that there's a better path forward for people younger than you. You did that for Stella, and Lola and Melissa did it for me and for others. And so I am eternally grateful for that. I'm eternally grateful that you continue to open people's eyes. I think the member from Ottawa-Vanier had a wonderful line about humanity. And I think that when we have a discussion in this province, whether it's about race, faith, sexuality, gender, whatever else that may make us different, we must always remember that the first and basic thing we ought to think of when we speak of others or to others is their humanity and our humanity. I have an imam in my riding, Imam Delik, at the South Nepean Muslim community. And after the mosque shooting last year in Quebec, and he had been at prayer there on the Friday before, we had a vigil. And what he said is we must be righteous, not self-righteous. And I've often thought of that. I've often thought of that when I apologize, I'm not addressing the chair, Speaker. I want to speak to those in the gallery. I think it's important that we be righteous and not self-righteous, and I contemplate that all the time. So regardless of who we are, who we love, where we work, where we've come from, where we're going, there has to be a base of humanity and respect. And to the member from Parkdale High Park, I reserve my final words for you. You have been an early adopter of fighting for things before everybody else has opened their eyes to it. You are a visionary, you are a leader. Sometimes you may not convert me completely to your church, you may not completely, or you probably never will convert me to all your ideas. But the thing is, you and I have become friends despite our political differences. And as a result of that, you have opened my eyes and so many other people's eyes on what to do when it is right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to be a co-sponsor of this bill. I am proud to support my friend, but even more than anything else, I am proud to support the people in the West Gallery today. They have had enough challenges in their life. We must support them. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Be seated, please.